Hello, Big Georges. This is an appliance dolly. You will find one of these on every delivery truck. This is probably one of the most important tools they use during the course of their day. And if you're new, you need to know a little bit about this thing before you use it. The first thing that you might notice is this green felt. This felt is put on the face of this thing for a reason, to protect the product from scratches and damage. Make sure your dolly has this green felt. If it doesn't, trade it in for one that does. The second thing that's obvious right away is this strap. The strap is used to go around the appliance and ratchet back in the other side and pulled snugly against the dolly so you can maneuver it without it falling off the plate. The key here is you do not want to over tighten this strap because the strap can cause damage to the product. It can break glass on the front of ranges. It can dent that really thin metal on the side of ranges. So you need to be very, very careful with this, especially with ranges. The second appliance that you want to be careful with this is the Sub-Zero because it has a very thin piece of trim on each side of the Sub-Zero. One way that you can avoid damage with either of those two appliances is to use the cardboard corners that come in the boxes. You put those corners on, then you wrap your strap around and it helps keep the strap off the product. But again, the key is to not over tighten the strap. The other features of this thing, besides the felt that are going to help protect the customer's home, are the rubber wheels themselves. Sometimes a customer might get a little worried when you come into their house with this big heavy tool. Just assure them that these wheels are soft rubber and will protect their floors, wood floors, tile floors, whatever floor they have, they'll protect it. I don't recommend rolling over carpet without putting some cardboard down because they can get some dirt or the rubber can smudge a little bit. But you definitely are safe to go in the house with this tool as long as you know how to use it. The third part that's going to help you protect people's homes is this rubber strip that's on these pulleys. And it moves and it glides on those pulleys for a reason, because when you hit a step and you start going up that step, it rides on that rubber. That's to protect the wood floors that may have nice wood steps with that lip on the front. Also any rickety concrete or stone steps going into the house. This rubber strip here is important. You lean the dolly back onto the step and pull the appliance upward. The third feature, I'm probably on 4 now. The fourth feature of this dolly are the side handles. And if you're new, you have no idea what these side handles are for. But I can give you an example of what they're for. Sometimes you will go into a home where you immediately back into a wall as you're coming through the front door and you've got to go that way. You're in a tiny little foyer walking into the home. You've got the appliance, you're in, you set it down, your back is against the wall, your partner's on the other side just inside the doorway, but you have to go that way. This maneuver is called a pick up and turn. He grabs the strap, you grab these handles, you communicate 1, 2, 3, and then you shuffle until your back is aiming in the direction you want to go. You talk to your partner, set it down gently, push it back, and continue on into the house. That's one of the main uses for these handles on the side. So we've got the wheels and the pulleys for protection. The strap we're not going to over tighten. Make sure there's felt on this. The last little bit of information that I want to teach you about this dolly is you got to be mindful of the width of the bottom plate there. And you got to watch where you're going in the house. You're always looking at your angles. You're always looking left, right. You're talking to your partner because that metal plate can bump into base trim, bump into a wall, and make a pretty good gouge. So pay attention to that as well. I could show you this dolly all day long and point out these features. The best way you're going to learn is to use it. I would highly recommend taking a few moments, speaking to one of our experienced delivery staff, and have them go over a few key points with you in the warehouse before you go out on the road. You will use this tool every day for every delivery, so it's important how to use it successfully. If you have any questions, you can come see me in my office. My name is Eddie, and I'm more than willing to show you how to use this in person. Other than that, good luck.